Hey guys, how do you break state and capture attention? Break state, capture attention with your videos. Well, you could put on a crazy pair of glasses like this. I don't really recommend it. The better technique and strategy is to have some really good, valuable information to come across with, and just do it with conviction, and use some strategies and tips that I'm going to talk about right now that actually you can find out more about, and I'll tell you in just a minute. But first of all, the number one thing you should do when you're ready to make your video, and you may already be doing some of these, and if not, I'm going to go over this no matter what. So here's the bottom line. Sit down, just grab a piece of paper and make a quick outline, and there's 4 things you want to do in that outline. The first thing is you want to have a very clear intention of exactly what you want your viewers, your potential prospects, to do. So, do you want them to go visit your website? Do you want them to watch the company video presentation? Do you want them to opt into your list, or do you want to send them directly to your sales page and have them buy your product right away? So that's the first thing. The second thing is you want to mastermind 3 or 4 main points, key points that you want to get across in your video. Okay, so brainstorm, come up with those, and then the next thing is to think a little bit about the language and the speech patterns, the particular speech patterns that you want to use in your presentation, in your video presentation. And then the last thing is you want to do your call to action, most important. And this is the one, it's so obvious, but so many times people forget to put in an effective call to action, okay? So that's really important. And again, it's obvious, but so many times people leave it up. So now let's just talk a little bit about the second part, which is the brainstorm, coming up with your key points that you want to drive across in your video. And the way to do that is through storytelling, telling effective stories to illustrate a point. Now you can do this in several different ways, and there's different techniques for storytelling. But why storytelling? Because people remember stories. They don't remember facts and figures. Okay, stories tell. I mean, stories sell. That's the bottom line. Okay, so here's some of the different ways you can use storytelling. First of all, keep in mind that you will need to make a lot of videos because you want to reach the broadest spectrum of your market, your niche market, right? So keep in mind that there's actually 4 different personality types that you'll need to address in your videos, and you can't do them all at once. But here's the 4 different types. You've got the outgoing A-type personality. They want to see the big picture. You've got the community server who want to know, obviously they make great teachers and trainers, and they want to know, how can this system help me help other people? So they're very focused on wanting to help other people. And then you got the party goer, and what does the party goer want? They want to know, can I have fun? Can I make money? Is this going to be fun? Is it going to be? If it's going to look like work, I don't want to do it. I want to have fun. Okay. And then the last one is you've got the analytical, the logical type, and these are great. This is a big segment. But the thing is with them, what do they want? They want the facts, they want the figures, they want the numbers, and they're going to take a lot of time to absorb it and make a decision. So they usually take the longest to make a decision. So those are the 4 main personality types, and you'll need to customize video presentations specifically to that personality type. Now there is a way that you can reach the broadest spectrum of the market, and that's by using an archetype story, an archetype model for your story. And there's several of them, but there's a couple that are very popular, and we hear them all the time in the network marketing, affiliate marketing, or home business. And that's the rags to riches story. We hear that all the time. That's like the most famous one, right? And the reason is because, pretty much everyone can relate to the rags to riches story, you know, going from zero to hero. It's a great, you know, makes for a great story, great format. The other one is, that's very popular also, is the leader to the promised land. You know, follow me and I'll show you exactly what to do. I'll show you how I got here. So that's another one. But you can research, there's plenty of them that you can use, and again, that will reach a very broad spectrum of your market. Now let's talk a little bit about some other strategies for your video, and that would be using illustrations within your storytelling called embedded, you know, using embedded commands. And to give an example, basically what that is just telling somebody through an illustration of a story exactly what you would like them to do. In other words, you took a certain action, you got a certain result, and you're subliminally suggesting if they do the same thing, they'll also get the same result. So an example might be, you know, for instance, for me, and this is true, when I first got into network marketing, you know, a couple years back, I found a company. I thought it was a perfect company. It was a nutritional company. It had wonderful products, a really exciting pay plan. You can make a lot of money. And what I found was that the company was giving out the old-fashioned training. You know, make a list, call everybody on the list. You know, hold home parties, hotel meetings, blah blah blah. Nothing really about training on the internet. And so what happened was I wanted to find some training specific to how to market on the internet, and that's when I came across the company I'm in right now, which I'll talk about later. But what I did was I was sitting in front of my computer and I researched this, and I probably researched it for a week or two. I watched the presentations, and then finally one day I was sitting there in front of my computer screen, and I'm looking at the buy button. It's this little green button. I'm just staring at it. I'm like, you know, do I really need this? Is this the right, you know, is this really? And I just said, damn, I'm in. I'm in. And I just clicked the buy button. And that was it. Now that's an example of an embedded command. I'm giving a story and I'm describing a specific action. There's also a use of a negative command, which is basically using a takeaway, where I might say, for instance, you know, I might, and again, I'll be talking about within the Empower Network, which is the opportunity I'm in now, and I might say, you know, you might not want to learn all the strategies and techniques that we offer inside the $15,000 a month formula at the Empower Network. Maybe you just want to get the $25 blogging system, and you want to blog about whatever company or whatever topic you want to talk about, and that's fine. You know, you maybe just looking to make a few $100 a month, and that's it. You don't care. You don't want to make $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month, and that's fine. You know, we're happy to have you on the team, and that's fine. That's a negative command. That's a takeaway. But there's so much more, and I just kind of brushed over them really quickly. But what I recommend now, go to my website, and at least, you know, if you haven't checked out Empower Network, get the free 8-day boot camp. It's absolutely free, and it's jam-packed with so many tips and strategies. There's no way that you can't go through that and walk away with some golden nuggets that will help you build whatever business you're in. So go to my website here, newwaysmarketing.com. New Ways, it's just one W, newwaysmarketing.com. Get the 8-day boot camp. Get the $25 blogging system. It's $25 and it's awesome. It is completely amazing. Check it out, and talk about more tips and strategies on the next video. Thanks for watching.